wow.
And we're live!
Oop. Boop. Hey, sorry.
It is I, your old pal Zoon. What do we do about halfway through a Zoon Card of the Week, where we all together pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and then Bob cuts a deck and draws our cards. And then we explain them. But first, the first 15 minutes or so, we say aloha, ciao, ohakundanya, howdy howdy. What's going on, huh?
And we say,
Aloha, aloha, aloha.
see, I keep a little aloha with me. I always keep a little aloha with me. Always, always. It's very important. And if you're watching this later, Sayaka's not here. That's especially important for our Instagram friends because, we were able to announce it on YouTube, but not so much on Instagram. So Sayaka's not here. She left for the airport, an hour ago? 2 hours ago? Hour and a half? Something like that. She left for the airport. Yes. So that's that.
Hello, hello. Aloha. Ciao, fellas.
So, yeah. All right. Well, Zoon, how was your week?
My week?
Yeah, how was your week?
Unexpectedly quiet.
Yeah. Well, your week was unexpectedly quiet because I Sunday night before bed, my back started to hurt because I think earlier that day I sprained it or strained it. I had that pain like a strain or a sprain. So it's been a lot of my back. It still hurts, but it's much better today. I've been doing my best to not
Heard it again?
well, hurt it more, I guess. Let it heal. So it's been a lot of laying around, a lot of So we haven't been able to do your Zoom card of the day because me reaching over to where you were meant I'd have to bend over and pick you up in a way that would make my back hurt, so I couldn't do it. So we had Mr. Frog and a mysterious hand. But it's funny, when I push myself, like everybody's a little bit different. When they push themselves too hard, their body or maybe their subconscious or whatever will do things to try to shift them away from pushing too hard, And just because I had so much going on and for so long, the book, the album, the art show, the Sibone, I still don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry.
Hello, Kahi-chan. Ohakundanya. Aloha. Yep. Go on, Bob.
Yeah, anyway, like I was saying, we all receive signals, from the universe or whatever, telling us that we are pushing too hard or going too far. Oh, there's the microphone. And sorry, I'm adjusting that so that Mr. Frog can show up. Hey. And my thing.
Hello, hello. howdy, Messiah-chan. Good to see you. Hello.
See, that's the monitor Zoom, but the cameras for Instagram's right there. So when you see Instagram, go that way.
Okay. You do it too. I know, but we're trying to get it better. All right.
But yeah, when I push myself too hard for too long, I'll get sick or I'll do something clumsy and injure my back or both. Because within the last month, I've been sick and injured my back. And it's weird because if I don't push myself too hard, I just don't get sick. And I keep myself pretty limber and flexible and in pretty good shape. So if I don't push myself too hard, I don't injure my back or whatever.
Hey, Bob, ring the bell.
Oh, yeah. I didn't ring the bell to say we're starting. Sorry. But like I was saying, my body, when I push myself too hard.
Just a heads up, Messiah. Sayaka-chan's not here, so English practice day. We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it. For me, when I push myself too hard, I don't let myself rest and recover and heal. My body just starts to give me problems. I can't complain because most of the time, I enjoy extraordinary good health most of the time. So when I push myself too hard, my body goes, ugh! I think that's just my body's way of saying, hey, man, you need to rest. And if you don't do it, we're going to force you to rest.
Your body's a plural?
Well, I mean, my body is made up of lots and lots of cells. I don't know how many, I forget. That's a biology question that I don't have memorized anymore. But lots, blood cells and muscles and nerves and tissues. Huh. Oh, I'm sure your body on your home planet, has cells and stuff, right?
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. English only, desu. Arigato.
Hey, careful. What? You're gonna trick people into thinking that you can speak Japanese, but we gotta practice because there's a chance that we've been talking for years about coming to Japan, but it looks like it might actually happen. A friend of ours said to me that she wanted to host us in Tokyo, and she's got an art venue and everything. I don't want to say anything more than that, but if it actually happens, we should be in Nihon at some point in 2026. Fingers crossed. It would be nice to come and visit you guys in Japan anyway. I mean, eventually I want to see most of the world, I've been to some countries. I've traveled, but I haven't seen, there's 187 countries, something like that. 190 something. Anyway, there are a lot of countries.
Yep.
All of them that I'm able to visit, I would love to someday. I think that's a good way to travel through life. What?
Travel.
Oh, yes, travel. But yeah, how's, if you're able to say so in Ego, how are you guys this week? How's life treating you? We have a few minutes before the cards come. What about you, Mr. Frog?
Great. Hakadanya! Aikata-chan, we're just saying English practice day. Woo!
Here, Zoon, open your mouth.
No.
Come on.
No.
Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just got to comb you out. Get you looking handsome for your friends. So, yeah. That's been the kind of week.
Bob?
Yeah.
Do you know why your body expresses itself this way?
Why my body expresses myself this way? Why?
What's that card say?
Oh. This card, it's one of my favorite Zen koans. And I I say this to myself almost every day as a little reminder. Of course, I change it. I'm not gonna do it forever. It's gonna be a different one soon. But one of my favorites. Who is the master who makes the grass green?
Who is the master who makes the grass green?
I mean, what's funny about this
Yeah.
is that you can reach understanding of this. You can go through, meditation and ritual and you understand it. But you can also go through science, sorry, my brain's falling apart. We didn't really sleep last night because Sayaka had to catch a flight. She didn't sleep at all. I slept like 2 hours, so yay, sleepy day. With like neuroscience or neuroplasticity, etc. What the brain does, and you've mentioned this before, but it's been a while. Almost everything that we see, our brain filters out. And then almost everything that we remember seeing or hearing or whatever, almost everything that we experience, our brain filters out. And then almost everything we remember, our brain filters that out or changes it. And then when we're trying to remember things, our brain filters it again and changes it more. So since we're the one who invented the word green or the concept of something having a color. So since we invented the idea of green and we interpret things and we see green.
Hello, Hiro-chan, sumimasen. Sayaka-chan's not here. It is English day.
But it looks like it's almost time to draw the cards. So you can understand this from science or from, meditation.
How do you do it through meditation, Bob? What's that mean?
You're really making me talk.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, my experience meditating is that at first I just become conscious of my surroundings. But then after some practice, I become conscious of, the way my thoughts work and like fractals and fractured chunks kind of floating around. And then with more practice meditating, I noticed the spaces between the thoughts, the gaps. And then I can widen those or shorten those however I want. And then I noticed me observing my thoughts as though the real me was separate from the brain, meaning the brain's just like a machine doing work, whereas the real me is observing and using the machine. The distinction between like compulsive thinking and the observer, it's just fascinating. And I recognize through meditation that in my life, I'm the one who chooses how to interpret things.
Nice. And of course, you can change the way you interpret things. You can teach your brain what you want to filter in and out. But you have to be careful.
Yeah, because you don't want to filter out the important lessons and the magical moments, even if they're uncomfortable or difficult. Like we need those. So you have to be careful to not filter that out. Which I think is why like the stoic approach of focusing on the challenges can be helpful, because then you're not filtering them out. I mean, I have some problems with, any sort of ideology.
As you should, yeah.
Like, but that thing is
Zoon Card no jikan desu. 1, 2, 3 選んでください. Sumimasen. Ego practice day. So we're gonna do all this in English. Sorry about that.
But yeah, if anything's confusing or challenging, don't worry about it. Later today we'll post a summary. We always do. All right, let me ring the bell and we should pick our numbers.
1.
Okay, Mr. Frog wanted 1 before I even ring the bell. Good job, Mr. Frog. Oh, that's not a bad one. Shh, okay. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day. You always have to one up, man. I love it. I can't fault you. I also want 1. And I think I want 3. So 1, 1, 3? Yep. Okay. Let me type this out on YouTube. Hold on one second. All right. Zoon and Frog card 1, Bob card 3. Zoon and Frog. All right. This is good. And thank you, Messiah, for picking card 2. Somebody here picked 2. All right, let me cut the deck. Where can I put this down? Oh, this couch is so uncomfortable. My back, which is already hurting, is starting to hurt just a little bit more because of this stupid couch. At least you have a couch. Yeah, it's true. All right, card 1. This is for Aikata-chan, Zoon, Mr. Frog. And if you watching this later picked card 1, this is your card. Smoke! Oh my goodness! Smoke, smoke, smoke! Woo! You seem very excited about that. Sure. Smoke means that the way ahead is a little foggy, a little misty, a little dark, a little smoky. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Or at least some smoldering coals or something. A warm, energetic spot. Possibly even a future fire. Right. So smoke, it obscures the way ahead, but it also tells us that there's a nice warm energy coming up. The danger in smoke, of course, is if you're careless or in a hurry, you could step or fall into a fire, which is not good. Usually that's not good. I mean, it could be fine, depending. I mean, you wear the right boots or something, yeah. Yeah, you wear the right boots. It's okay to step into a fire, but most of the time it's not a good idea. And if it's a big fire, the boots won't even help you. That's true. So, this week, don't get too excited about the fire that's up ahead. Continue to progress step by step, forward, step by step, step by step. The mantra that we have in our house, and I keep it taped to a wall next to the front door, and I also, was keeping it on Sayaka's computer, but now I think, I don't know, I think she took it off, but traveling, you don't want to look too crazy on the airplane. Yeah, sorry. Our mantra that we keep around the house is, what is the next step? That's a perfect question for this card. So what I found, and this might be helpful if you have symptoms kind of like ADHD or, any kind of trouble concentrating or focusing, or if you find yourself worrying about the future or progress or whatever, ask yourself, okay, that's all a lot of interesting information, but what is the next step? and just take that step and don't worry about the future or the past. Don't worry about, progress or goals or anything. Just what is the next step? And when conditions are good to take the step, take the step. If conditions are bad, but you have to take the step, be cautious and take the step anyway. And if nothing's forcing you to take a step and conditions are bad, just take a breath, and then when conditions open up a little, take that step. But don't try to take a million steps at once. The human brain just can't do it. I think most brains can't do it.
Cats can do it.
Yeah, cats can do it, but humans can't.
True.
Zoon, can you multitask? I know humans can't. Like our brains can literally only do one thing at a time. But can cats multitask? Or no, can you and your people, can you I don't know what your people are called.
You can't pronounce it.
Yep. But can you guys multitask?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Some things require such intense focus that to even attempt to multitask, even if you can, is a little crazy.
Crazy. Don't be judgmental towards people. All right. Well, card 1, smoke. That's a very insightful card. I like that one. I gotta be able to put this down somewhere. I'll put it over here with the master who makes the grass green. All right, card 2. This is Masaya-chan's card, and if you picked card 2 later on watching this, card 2.
Woo! Woo! Cosmic Jester, yes!
Yeah?
Yes, Cosmic Jester, look at that.
And what does Cosmic Jester mean?
A jester's main responsibility in life is to make absolutely certain that we are paying attention to the very funny things unfolding around us all the time. And much more specifically, a jester shares the funny with others.
But what does that mean as a card of the week?
It means that if you're able to find the funny in life, share it generously, if you can.
Without, being pushy or mean. Just,
well, yeah, it's not funny if you're pushy and mean.
It can be funny if you're pushy and mean.
And if you can't find the funny, look around. There may just be a cosmic jester in your life being generous enough to share their funny with you.
And why is sharing the funny important? Well, we say this a lot, but someone watching this now or later may not have heard this before from us. So
it's important because the closest you can get to great divine magical power is a spontaneous belly laugh. There's nothing as wonderful and as transformative, instantly cueing you into the here and now as the giggles.
The giggles. So this week is all about the magical giggles. If you're able to find the funny, be generous enough to share with others if you can. And if you can't find the funny, you need help, keep an eye open. There may be a cosmic jester roaming around.
And if you are finding the funny and there's someone else finding the funny, you can share together.
Yes, you can definitely sit in circles and make each other laugh. That's certainly a wonderful thing.
What?
Just spontaneous joy erupting in that spontaneous laughter, man.
Oh, that's nice.
I think so. All right. Card 2, Cosmic Jester.
Woo!
You ready for card 3?
Yeah!
All right. Seems like a lot of us picked card 3. And I know I picked card 3, so I'm very excited. And poof. Ooh. Let me see. What you could the monitor's right there. Just look. Microphone's in my way. Dude. Oh. Now the card's in my way. Zoon. What? Nothing. Mother. This card is all about taking care of others, being responsible for the whole team, the whole family, the whole circle. A good mother knows when to be watchful, pay attention for danger, and when to be nurturing, when to supply the things we need to share that unconditional love that we feel. So you may need eyes in the back of your head, and you may need to hold a baby to your chest. Mother. You may need to hold others to your chest. Yeah, you may need just to. So this is a great week for paying attention for danger, especially on others' behalf if they're not able to, or if they're just not experienced enough. Well, that's a funny thing you mentioned experience. How so? Well, we're all, like, no matter how experienced we are, there are experiences that we don't have that others around us do have. Like, no matter how knowledgeable we are, or how wise we may feel, or how smart we may usually be, or usually not be, everyone around us has something to offer. I mean, unless they're just dangerously insane. I mean, obvious asterisk. But everyone else around us has something to share that we don't have. So, like a nurturing, generous attention. That's a very kind thing to share with others. And so I guess this week, let's look for opportunities to keep an eye on people and to share our warmth and our love. And, like a mother doesn't demand that her children love her, we have to, I think, be the same way with the people in our lives. Like, instead of seeing it as a transaction, like I give you this and you give me that, to simply share our love and trust that we'll get what we need out of the deal. We don't have to worry about what other people are doing. Just being kind and warm and generous, that's enough. And sometimes the kindest thing you can do is, just keep an eye on things. If you know somebody could be getting into trouble, just keep an eye out. And if they need your help, jump in there. And if they don't, then at least you understand them better because you kept an eye on them. That's very nice, Bob, and true. Yes. So this week, let's be nurturing and watchful. And loving. Good week. Good week. Also, I would think in this card, also to accept that someone else in our life may also play this role for us, and that's okay. We're allowed to accept the love of others. Again, except for, the dangerously insane or people who are abusing us. Obviously, you don't want to nurture that. But everyone else, they're part of our life, and we can be part of their life too. I think that's just part of the whole deal, right? Yes. All right. Well, there we go. Our Zoon cards of the week. I think we did a pretty good job. Wow, and we're pretty fast too. Because we didn't translate everything. Yeah, well. Yeah, but I like it when Sayaka's here and translating. And I like asking Sayaka how her day was, because her perspective is interesting. And it's nice to have her here. I'm always bummed when she's not here. But it's okay. She has to do her thing. And sometimes that means flying away. All right, let's ring the bell. We did the cards of the week. Hey, I know I just rang the bell.
Yeah.
I noticed a pattern in our cards this week. Smoke, Cosmic Jester, and Mother. All three of these cards have a warm quality to them. Smoke indicating fire. I mean, that's warm. Cosmic Jester. I can't think of anything warmer than a hearty laugh. And of course, the warm, nurturing influence of Mother. It's a lot of warm in this mix. And I don't mean warm like sweaty and hot outside. I don't mean summer warm.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, these are good. These are good. Sometimes we get so caught up in our dreams and our goals and our ambitions and our responsibilities that we forget that we have a responsibility to love and accept love. And it's very important. And if we're going too fast or taking on too much and not taking the time to nurture ourselves and others and to be watchful, we could hit that wall where whatever it is in our lives that tells us to slow down and forces us to take breaks has to kick in. And for me, it's back pain saying, hey, slow down, cut it out, you weirdo.
Don't be mean.
No, I'm not. You're right. I shouldn't be mean to myself, even if I'm just joking around. You're right. So, aloha.
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 You sounded like Beirut there for a second. I mean the band, not the town. I have no idea what the town sounds like. All right. I hate to cut this short, but sitting on this couch is making my hurt back hurt more. So, sumimasen, I think we're going to run away. Yes. Man, I can't wait to get back to Hawaii. I have no idea when or how. But I definitely can't wait to get back to Hawaii. It's going to be the best day of my life. Anyway, catch you later.
Ring the bell again.
Yep, ringing the bell to say farewell. Avita-san. Have a beautiful week, you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
And remember,
I believe
in you.
You can do it.
Say it with me real quick.
A-A-O. Bob.
A-A-O.
A-A-O. A-A-O. A-A-O.
See you soon. Thank you for joining us. We really do hope you have a beautiful week. Sayaka will still be in Japan next week, so another English practice day. So that'll be a hoot and a half. Yeah, that looks like that's it. So catch you later. Have beautiful dreams, and I hope you eat a lot of flies. If you like eating flies like Mr. Frog, I hope you enjoy them. And if you don't, that's totally okay. I'm not a big fan of eating flies, but I get it. All right. See you soon. Bong, 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 bong.
Dong, 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 dong.
Bong, 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 bong.
Dong, 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 dong.